my name is Nurse Lucy. What seems to be the problem today?
Well, recently I've been suffering from seizures, dementia, and emotional troubles.
Seems normal. Looks like you've been here before.
What are you talking about?
I'm just kidding. Let me go get the doctor. But first, let's check your vitals and weight. Let's see here. 9 feet, 649 pounds.
Really? I slimmed down from last time.
Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Dr. Billy Bob Yeller, or Dr. BBY, or Dr. Baby for short. And welcome to our facility funded by Obamacare. I'm glad that you're here. We actually care about you and your health. Unfortunately, I have looked at your chart and I can't fix your double or triple X chromosome, but you're going to have to be yourself and not settle with that. But why don't you go ahead and tell me what other symptoms you're suffering from?
Well, like I told the lovely Nurse Lucy, I have seizures, dementia, and emotional problems. I'm also suffering from dry, coarse skin and muscle spasms.
That's a pretty serious list, so we're going to have my assistant, Dr. Alyssa, come in and she's going to take some tests. So we'll let her do that. Come on in.
Hi, I'm the resident doctor, Dr. Alyssa, and I'm going to take measurements of the serum ionized calcium level. And this is going to help us decide whether you have the disease called hypocalcaemia.
Awesome.
Well, triple X, your results are back, and you're abnormally tall, which you already knew, but you do have hypocalcemia.
Oh my goodness, what's that?
Calcium regulation, which is part of hypocalcemia, is really important for normal cell function, neural transmission, membrane stability, bone structure, blood coagulation, and intracellular signaling. The essential functions of this divalent cation continue to be elucidated, particularly in head injury and stroke and cardiopulmonary disorders. Ionized calcium, which is necessary for plasma fraction in normal physiological processes, it is part of the neurotransmitter system, which is ionized calcium facilitates. This ionized calcium facilitates nerve conduction, muscle contraction, and muscle relaxation. Calcium is necessary for bone mineralization and is an important cofactor for hormonal secretion in endocrine organs. At the cellular level, calcium is an important regulator of ion transport and membrane stability.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot, but there's more, I promise. As she was saying, a 70-kilogram person has approximately 1.2 kilograms of calcium in their body, more than 99% of which is stored in the bones. Less than 1% of this calcium is located in the intracellular and extracellular compartments, with only 1.3 grams located extracellularly. The total calcium concentration in the plasma is, on average, between 4.5 and 5.1 milligrams. 50% of plasma calcium is ionized, 40% of which is bound to proteins, 90% of which bonds to albumin, and 10% circulates bonded to anions, for example, phosphates, carbonate, citrate, lactate, sulfate. All of these things are essential to the regulation of your body. If the pH goes below 7.4, this will decrease calcium bonding to albumin, whereas a more basic pH will result in increased bonding to albumin. This is all really important because in the end, it decreases ionized calcium. Now that you understand the importance of calcium, this is what we discovered from our tests. You have suffered from the deregulation of the PTH hormone or the parathyroid hormone. This can occur due to a mutation of the single peptide sequence of the pepro-PTH, and these mutations of the calcium sensing receptor, otherwise known as CASR, are on the parathyroid gland. These mutations are incredibly dangerous because they affect the ability of PTH, or the parathyroid hormone, from bonding with parathyroid hormone 1 receptor, which results in high levels of calcium in the kidneys and the bones, and the parathyroid hormone 2, which results in high levels of calcium in the central nervous system, or the pancreas, the testes, or the placenta. The length of the PTH hormone is 85 sequences long, amino acids long, and is responsible for the increasing the concentration of calcium or Ca2 plus in the blood.
That was a ton of information to take in. What can I do about it?
Well, I'm sorry that it was so much, but now that you know the symptoms and diagnosis, my nurse, Miss Logic, is going to explain the treatment.
We're here for you. So some things that you can do is, or that we can do is that we can alternate your medications that contain calcium, that can boost your calcium levels because you're a deficient PTH hormone. However, if your hypocalcemia becomes more severe, there might not be interval infusions of calcium. This is only appropriate for the hypocalcemia is acute and has occurred over a relatively short time. However, such rapid administration of calcium would result in effective overcorrection. Symptoms of hypocalcemia would follow if overcorrected. So.
Thank you so much.
It's okay, my beautiful Sarah.
Thank you,
Oh
thank
my
you.
God, you're so
Thank
5 on your AP exam. I want to see a so. I believe in you. It's okay.